Okay, welcome to the grand final, guys. I'm gonna leave the commentary here to Grill, Kings, and Lar. And I wish you guys best of luck with the MG Muppets.
Hi.
Hello.
Just waiting on the last player to pick a perk now.
Sesk. Will most likely go demo to round out the team, so they've got a decent, speedy flesh pound killer.
Yep.
The two Sharpies for the Scrakes and support for the, well, maybe they can help with the flesh mount as well, or Scrakes.
Probably just going through last minute details of where they're going to camp. I'm sure they've got them all worked out already, but it's good just to get that as the last thing you're thinking about before you start the game.
Yeah, probably not. Probably best to go over everything now so no one forgets. So if you were camping on this map, Grail, where would you want to camp?
For the first wave, I reckon there's a few decent spots. I reckon they could even hold near spawn to start with. I guess it depends if they want to try and move towards that first trader and get a nice quick trade away. There's always the ubiquitous attic, which is a fairly common spot.
Oh, the small room, that attic there.
Yeah, there's either side. You can camp in the small room, or you can camp up the back near the loading platform area, but just over the trucks.
I'd assume, yeah, first wave that are probably, if it's a far trader, then they'd want to get to the trader as quickly as possible and make that a quick trade and then get to the normal camp spot. But just have to wait and see what these guys do.
Yeah, and wave one as well, you don't have any real threats. You can just kind of hold out in the open too if you need to, just to make it a fast wave.
Yeah. So definitely must be going over everything thoroughly.
Either that or Seska's forgotten how to pick a perk. He's hoping they don't just hit ready.
Well, even if that happens, I'm quite sure you can actually pick a perk during the trader wave. I don't know if it works in the tournament mutator, but it works in the practice mutator.
They also have the forced start as well, is it?
What I'm really looking forward to is someone playing on this map getting all the collectibles. Just to do it.
Well, there's two directly at spawn there that they could quite easily get.
So far,
Oh,
I like
here
the
we
look
go.
of this team. Yep, demo.
Waiting on Cookie and Sesk now. And here we go.
And that's it, they're away. The quick lever action rifle exchange, so that the demo and medic have a decent weapon, wave 1.
Seems to be the standard
good
strategy
strategy.
for these guys.
Yeah, the sharps with the 9mm are very effective, especially against the enemies they'll face this wave, so it's very useful to do that. And this is okay, this is where they're holding, it looks like, for this wave.
Look out for the spawns coming around the left side of the front there where Gar is holding.
Yep.
I guess they can just this particular spot.
This is a good spot for the demo as well.
It is, and as long as he doesn't get swarmed, but with the way that they've got their players spread out, he should be pretty much well protected. Low as support is conserving her shotgun ammo and just using 9mm, looks like, to start with.
Probably doesn't want to waste all the ammo straight away, just in case a large group of Zeds do come through.
Yep. And we've already got a guy, Gar was down to 50% health there.
Yeah. It's sometimes a big problem, especially for the gores.
The bloats
Two
coming around the
hits.
corner. Yep, the bloats coming around the corner are a bit of a risk as well if they can't kill it straight away. So we've got a trader. It looks like it's the upstairs trader, so it's reasonably close for them. Up here at this trader is another traditional camp spot that you see a lot on pub games.
To see Low selling her shotgun and rebuying it again. You can sell it for 200 and buy it for 200. An easy way to score some more ammo.
To get free ammo as well.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright, so they've gone back to that spot.
It'll be interesting to see if they can hold here until wave 10. I don't know if it's possible or not.
I think it would be possible to hold at least the first couple of waves with flesh pounds. The threat would be, obviously, if you get flesh pounds coming from multiple directions at one time, because it's right on top of them. The demo won't have much time to deal with two directions at once. But, you never know. This might be their plan.
Seem to be able to hold themselves quite easily here. Just have to wait and see for those husks and sirens. They come around the corners.
The demo is making short work of them when there's big spawns.
Watch it, I'm reloading.
You've always got to love the sound of a bullpup being spammed.
Oh, honestly,
Sounds like
not a
happiness.
huge fan. Don't like the sound of a bullpup.
I think so far they're doing pretty well with this oops, this halt.
Need a pause.
Pause required, Mark.
Seems like Cookie's having some connection problems at the moment.
His ping seems pretty good at the moment, but could be something
Getting
else.
maybe a packet loss or something.
Yes. Well, so far they've been doing, I suppose, reasonably well. It's only wave 2, but other than Gar taking a bit of a hit in that first wave, it looks like they've picked a spot they can hold, at least early waves.
Yeah. Let's see how aggressive they're going to play.
They've split up the commando and the support, so the support's facing the spawn location, and Jack as commando is off to the right, which is a good idea. You don't want both of those facing the one direction because they'll be their trash cleanup, and the support will have more room to play with because they've got a slower reload if they're facing forward.
True, and so far I've seen that most of the Zeds come from the front instead of the right.
Alright, here we go, ready to pause.
Let's keep an eye on Cookie and see if he breaks the sound barrier. That husk just coming through there that Jack and Cookie took out, that's one of the things I have to be wary of, because where they're located, they've got their, traditionally it looks like they're all backs to the wall at some point, so husks could hit them even if they miss.
Nearing the end of wave 2 already?
Yep.
Especially next wave with sirens and more husk.
Yes. I assume that the support and the commando will be on duty to try and take them out if they can. They're fairly close proximity. Later waves, the sharps will need to be concentrating on Scrakes if they're intending to hold here, because they don't have much room.
Yeah, and I just saw the demo drop the M79 for the medic to carry.
A second grenade launcher is pretty useful. Gives them a lot more sustainability. The demo can either choose to play a lot more aggressively, or they can choose to skip a trader in future if need be.
Makes me wonder if they are going to be skipping any traders. I don't imagine they would. So I'm pretty
Historically,
sure
they haven't.
Because I know, see the lows pretty much only got the one weapon, just the HSG.
Yeah, supports
so-
do run through their ammo pretty quickly.
Yeah. Another pause.
Low's ping has climbed up a bit.
Yep.
Hopefully they get these issues sorted out, because they don't want to be doing this on and off every wave, especially as they get to the later waves.
Yeah, I still remember the first game they had where they paused midway through a flash pound raging, which is definitely not good.
No. We've got a nice pause here of Pump Action Pete shooting Cookie in the back. So whilst it's paused, do you guys reckon that they will try to hold here during Flesh Pound waves, or will they look elsewhere?
Sure. I'd say it would really depend on how confident the demo is. Because and also too, how good the sharps could be taking out the sirens. Because if the like if the demo wants to place pipes later on, then they'd have to make sure that the sharps are confident enough to take out Hus and Sirens fairly quickly.
Yeah, I assume that Jack as a commander will have a Scar or a Foul later as well, which can take the heads off the Sirens and Husks pretty quickly also. Hopefully this is just some transient issue that they can resolve, because it would be disappointing for the team and for the player if they had to make a swap.
Oh, it's unforced.
Alright, here we go. Seems like Lowe's ping is dropping back down. 100 now.
One of the things that they will have to be careful of here is the demo hitting a Siren forward into them.
Yeah. And a lot of, like, another big thing for the demos here is the stalkers.
Oh, the Siren.
Yes. Bit of damage
They
there
end
to
up
the
doing a
right.
lot of damage themselves.
Yep.
And also sometimes for the demo, sometimes it could hit a nearby stalker because you can't see them, and it
Yes,
could deal big damage as well.
Yep. So I would be, if I was Sesk, looking at getting some armor at some stage to give him a little bit of insurance against that. Watching Sesk, he likes to move forward in an aggressive manner.
Falling back.
Gar's gone.
Oh, Siren in the back.
Up. 2. They're in trouble now.
Yeah.
Sesk is
If I
on
was him,
4
I'd be
actually.
getting- Sesk, yeah, if I was him, I'd be trying to get out of that location.
Yeah.
They can't keep holding there.
Fast.
I'd be trying to push back out somewhere safer. They're getting overwhelmed now.
Yeah. Looks like they're starting to move.
Yep. And that's a good plan to get out of there. When they were bunched up, they were lucky they didn't get a Husk come around the corner. That could have been disastrous.
Well, they did. They had a Husk coming from the front and a Siren coming in from the back. Plus side, only 3 left.
That was very close. Almost a team wipe.
Yeah, they were lucky there.
The demo was down.
I wonder if they'll hold. Yeah, Lara was saying down to 4 hit points. That was lucky. I wonder if they'll take that as a sign to change locations.
Well, I'd imagine the sharps would want to quickly get crossbows at the moment.
Gosh, grab it while you can, lads.
Well, that was only wave 3, so they don't need it with crossbows really till the next wave when the Scrakes turn up.
Well, even just to deal with, or even just running with a lever action rifle.
Something to give them a bit more range, yeah, and a bit more
Because they definitely
power.
need to take out the Husks and Sirens really quickly.
Gar's got himself a lever action.
So does Cookie.
Hold on a tick, I'm reloading.
Yeah.
And Cesc decided to get armor this time.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's really important as a demo. I think in this location, there's just too much chance for him to hit himself. Even if he burns through all that armor and it keeps him alive, that's $300 well spent.
Couple of Sirens
That's-
coming in from the back.
Yeah. Cookie's down to half again.
Trying to heal you, not bloody tickle you.
But as I was saying last week, notice Seski keeps rushing forward. We're playing very aggressively, but there's a real risk with that. If there's a cloaked stalker in front of him and he doesn't see it, or a crawler rushes him, we could end up with one less demo.
Yes, that's could be one of the reasons why he is jumping around as he is doing. Because if there is a stalker in front, then he can just shoot over the top of it.
Yep.
And also so far I've been seeing Cookie getting pushed back a bit by the sirens and other Zeds. I was thinking like it'll be even more tougher next wave since there will be Scrakes and sirens and maybe husks.
Yeah. They're going to need to have really good communication because those sharps are going to need to be concentrating on those Scrakes when they turn up. They can't be trying to take out the sirens and the husks as well as the Scrakes. The other guys are going to try and pick up the slack there.
Yep.
Seska's still sending those crawlers one-way trip at the moment.
Definitely look like they're recovering well.
Yep. This has been a much better wave for them, no doubt about that.
Yeah, compared to the almost wipe there back then, last wave.
So Pete's run off by himself. No, he's come back now.
We ran off looking for the last Zed.
Yeah, but that's a good thing to do, to send your medic out to try and get the last guy, since they're faster and may not need to go the trader for much.
Oh, I'd still want to go and just to refill the second M79.
Yeah.
Back of me, open for business.
Here come the crossbows.
Yep, well they need them.
Cash here, grab it all.
I mean, you can take the Scrakes with pistols, but it's a lot messier.
Yeah.
So it looks like they're heading back, and we've got a few sprained ankles to get there fast.
And Lowy got armor as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think the people up the front are definitely going to need armor.
Pete didn't refill his armor.
He had enough money to.
He didn't, as a medic, it's pretty cheap.
Didn't refill the his ammo either.
At the moment, he seems to be darting more than shooting, so he might decide he doesn't need to refill that MP5, especially if he might be thinking of exchanging it for a Schneid's next wave. But the armor is curious, costing so little for the medic. Their time's not too bad though. We're looking at 14 minutes, they're halfway through wave 5.
Yeah, we just
And, yeah, and that's with the 2 deaths.
They've got what, a minute and a half trader skip time, so as long as they keep the quick skips, then they can definitely win back that time that they did lose with the deaths.
Definitely. Looks like Seth's armor has been of much use so far. He's lost about 60% of it, so that's come in handy to keep him alive. Good expenditure.
Meanwhile, it looks like low hasn't been touched at all.
So it looks like they've recovered well from that earlier setback, and hopefully for them that was just an aberration.
Probably some early round nerves, I guess. They were playing in the grand finals. Probably some nerves play into
That could have
factor.
been nasty. Coming around the corner, there was a siren there. Lucky the siren didn't yell at them. Looks like this team like a little bit of parkour to get to and from traders.
Money, money, money.
Stand still or keep bleeding. Your call.
There we go, we've got a Schneidzik, the old Schnitzel, and we've got an M32.
Yeah. It's quite early for M32, but I guess with the amount of Zs coming in, I guess it's must for this team.
Well, last night the Devils, yeah, you Kings, you bought the M32 at the end of Wave 5 as well.
And he still has the two M79s as well, so there's lots of boom to go around for the Zs.
I didn't see the extra M79.
Yep.
It might have glitched out.
I think Pete's still carrying it.
Okay.
Nope, he's not still carrying it. They had two when they were running back here. First, yeah, Scrake. Two Scrakes to the side. Both sharp to deal with them.
Handled nicely too.
Yeah, and good covering fire from Jack there to get rid of all the trash around them. That's what you want your commando to do. When the Scrakes are there, you don't want your shark to be concentrating on anything but the Scrakes.
Ooh, the front's getting bumped up.
That Husk hit about just about all of them, I think, with that one hit, except maybe Cookie. And Cookie would agree. They're definitely taking more damage from the front. We've got a Scrake at the front again.
Yeah.
A second Scrake coming through the doors. The front.
And it seems to be all the Husks and Sirens that do the
Oh, there's
damage.
the two sirens from the right.
Yeah, the Husks and the Sirens are the ones that are hitting that ranged attack. They don't really have any real answer to it. So they are taking a bit of damage, but as long as they don't die, that's okay.
They are taking a while then to take out a Husk. They end up shooting it with...
We've got another pause requested.
Mhm.
And this time it's Pump Action Pete with his ping spiking.
Wow.
They're not having much luck with that tonight.
Yeah. Internet problems for all.
Well, what time do we reckon they're going to be looking at, guys? 25 left, wave 6, 18.5 minutes so far.
I'm going to say probably around the 40 to 45 minute mark.
What do you reckon, Kings?
I'm still trying to estimate the times. Just a moment.
Knowing
I'll
Kings,
finish
he's
this-
probably working out the maths.
Yeah, he's got his calculator out. You can hear it tapping away. I'll finish this wave by 19 minutes, and that'll leave him the last 4 waves and the pat wave. So I reckon maybe 40 to 45 minutes. I'm going to say 41 minutes.
I'm guessing it's around 42.
Pete's ping is dropping.
Slowly
That's good.
going down.
Double scrapes at the front.
Handled nicely.
Of all the perks to be for having a ping going out of control, Medic's probably the one that isn't as bad. I mean, you're going to miss your darts, but you can still use your grenades effectively, especially in that tight area. But you don't want your sharp to have a ping spike.
Oh no.
It'll be interesting to see if they're gonna hold the same place for Fleshbound round, which is coming next.
At this situation here, this is where if I was Pete, I'd just be dropping a medic grenade, bang, and heal everybody. Get it done, save it a couple seconds.
Your call.
Here's some cash, guys. Someone take it.
Zesk will be buying pipes now as well.
They're heading in a different direction. They're going upstairs, it looks like.
Okay, so the upstairs came spot, I guess.
Yep. So whether that was their plan from the beginning or they're just not confident to take the flesh pounds down there after the earlier issues, but this is going to be a bit safer. And we have the flesh pound jumping down the ground. So flesh pound's taking the scenic route, and a Scrake's going with him to make sure he's okay. Cookie still doesn't have armor though. Probably didn't have the money for it.
They must have, yeah. He had that death earlier on, so...
First flesh pound gone. Nicely done by Zesk, very clean.
Yeah, Cookie's got a strike coming on. Bit of trash around it.
And another Scrake.
So they dealt with that pretty well. Pete came up and helped Cookie. We've got a Husk at the doorway though. Husk is inside the room. They don't want that to happen too often. Cookie copped a fireball in the back, and we got another pause.
Oh, another pause.
The ping's alright.
Maybe his ice cream's just melting.
Maybe Jack needs a Team Thames.
Possibly. He is powered by Tim Tams.
Team Thames and coffee.
Yeah, what do you guys think about Jack holding the window there? So I noticed
from
that,
where?
yeah, like with someone holding at that window, he's slowing down the Zeds as well. Or like all the
A lot of
Zeds
Zeds
going
are on the
outside.
ground down the bottom. Yeah. I think that you don't need to have anyone there. You can have him in the room.
Yeah.
But I guess sometimes when I play the Siren Bells, I always see like clots, crawlers, or maybe gores or sirens always drops down. So I guess with commandos, trash clearing ability, it could be much easier to finish the Zeds off quicker.
Yeah. But I guess
Yeah,
too, like whatever he misses, that's just going to take precious seconds. Like it's going to add precious seconds.
That's true. But yeah, you're balancing it out. That is the reduction of the spawns outside worth having someone there to clean up the few things that'll drop off the top. I don't reckon it probably is. I reckon inside would probably be better, and stick his head out every now and then, maybe take a shot.
Seems to be another internet problem.
The ping is alright.
One of the things that I've seen playing in this location, camping this spot, is at the double doors at the back. I think Low was there. I can't see it at the moment. I think Low's there. You can move outside the doors and look down to the right where all those Zeds spawn. And as the demo, as a support with plenty of grenades, you can actually lob grenades down there and clean up heaps of Zeds, because when they spawn they tend to mill around a little bit and they can't avoid the grenades. So as long as you got a decent aim with your grenades, you can actually clean up quite well. So they can remove the reason for having Jack at the window.
Yeah, well, but the thing is sometimes the Zeds spawn up from up top, and kind of dangerous as well.
They do, so you don't go out there.
You
definitely don't go out there when you've got something in your face. But yeah, see, down below Jack, there's that truck. They spawn down on the ground where that truck is, but with him at the window, that spawn point is now taken out of the equation, so nothing's spawning there.
Just had another flashpound there. Came in from Cookie's side. Was handled well.
Oh, there's Siren and Husk. Almost like 3 people.
Please tell me that's not.
The other thing you got to be worried about with Jack there is him accidentally falling out the window.
Use a siren scream would be able to pull him out.
A siren or a husk could possibly knock him out.
Reloading.
But definitely you can see that there's nothing spawning below Jack, and you get a lot spawning there, and then they'll walk up towards that side there where Gar is holding.
And they do have a bit of a walk to get there too, so that's why I was wondering if it'd be worth having Jack out there. But if it works for them, I guess you can't really complain all that much.
I mean, so far the times are pretty good. So
Nearing the end of Wave 7.
Another push pound, taken care of.
New mag, give me a sec. New
Much
mag,
safer up here, obviously.
Yeah. Probably a little bit more boring for the demo though.
Until they get flesh pounds coming from multiple directions at once.
Yeah, true. Should be interesting to see.
Then he'll be having lots of fun.
He almost jumped off the side there. Just before that the straight call was made.
Money drop. You're most welcome. Back to me.
I'm not a fan of purchasing the golden weapons or anything like that.
I don't like him.
I'm not a fan of purchasing it in this context because you can't pick it up if you already have a hand cannon. So, on the off chance that Cookie, who just bought that golden hand cannon, gets killed and drops his hand cannon, it's a weapon that they can't take with them. Unless someone doesn't have a hand cannon.
Honestly, I just don't like the gold weapons. I see gold weapons as being more as decoration than actual weapons that you would use.
I got a friend called Blinkbot who would disagree with you.
No one likes Blingbot though. No one listens to him.
But yes, this context, so I just think the standard is probably just the safer option. Look, you got force back there, a bit of some snicker snack.
Yeah, it's quite hard, especially when you had sirens
Oh,
and
flashband coming in.
husks.
Looks like there's a Scrake.
There's a
behind
Scrake
us
with it,
too.
and that's a good stun on the Scrake as well.
Yeah.
Cookie's in a bit of trouble there. Cookie really needs to get some armor, I think.
Oh, he had armor,
He did.
I believe.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
he had
armor,
armor,
but
did
he's
he?
lost it already.
Alright, there you go. I didn't have my eyes
Actually,
on him,
a little
didn't see it go
surprised.
down.
Oh, I'm actually a little surprised because that that doorway there that Cookie is holding, it's not a very hard place to hold. It's the worst part of that you're going to come across is possibly husks, sirens, flashbounds, maybe multiple Scrakes, but
So all the bad things?
well, it's not always going to happen.
Another
either.
pause.
Another pause.
Oh wow!
This time it's low.
The ping's gone back up.
Yeah, internet problems tonight.
I wonder if Lowe's cat's using her other computer. Look up pictures of fish. Time's okay though, 25 minutes.
Yeah. What about? Yeah.
A third of the way through this wave. Still just the 2 deaths they had. They'll be regretting those deaths, especially such an early wave that they lost them on.
Well, looking at it now, if they go through without any more deaths and they go through all the waves playing solidly, then I reckon they could even get the time closer to, yeah, probably close to 40. I don't think they'd get under 40, but yeah, very close to 40.
Yeah, they have these internet problems they've got have the potential to really undo them though.
Oh yeah, because you
And
only
also,
get
I
what
think-
a certain amount of time.
And also sometimes I think that by the constant pause, it makes your concentration, lapse of concentration. Because
Agree.
you're not in game mode like the whole game, and you'll be like, pause again, another pause, and I think
Yeah,
it
it
makes
has Yeah, it really has that potential to disrupt your concentration. You're absolutely right there.
like, I don't know, maybe for them it's not a problem, but maybe for some players it might be a problem for them, because especially like the sharps. Oh, there was a flash pound earlier, taken out nicely by Sis.
seems to be going just a little bit slow at the moment.
Yeah.
We just took care of the spec pretty nicely though. But yeah, it just seems to be, to me at least, just to be moving along a little bit slowly. Sometimes though that can be a little bit deceptive because they can all be killing Zeds at an even pace, which is knocking Zeds down quickly, but individually it looks slow.
Well, it might play a part from the, the safer spot. So probably less. So the Zeds have to, travel more to get to them. Instead of like the lowest spawn, the Zeds is like very quick to reach them.
Cover me, I'm reloading.
I just heard a pipe getting dropped where Cookie holds.
And also where Gar holds.
Yep, the last Z is a clot slowly making its way there.
Cash here, grab it all.
I guess everyone is buying armor now.
Cash here, grab it all.
Yeah. Well, they definitely have the money to go around.
And also another M32. That's quite interesting to have another M32.
The M32, having dual M32s, there's a few ways you could use that. You could either just keep it as a spare for the demo and let the demo spam it, or the medic who's carrying it can hold on to it. Because this is the first wave, they can potentially have multiple flesh pounds. So if flesh pound turns up, the medic can pull it out and use it to help. And whilst it's not going to have the damage of the demo, it's still not a bad option to be able to assist with those flesh pounds, especially if they get out of hand.
Hold on a sec, I'm reloading. Cover me, I'm reloading. Cover me.
And Pete is still carrying it.
And that pipe is gone.
Another one's been put down. He's put it right down in the opening, which means that it's quite likely to get popped again. There's
By
no
husk.
protection for it. Yeah, husk or sign, there's no protection for it there.
Or sometimes float as well.
So I have noticed that once Cookie removes the head of a bloat, he just kind of leaves it.
Cover me, I'm reloading. New mag. I'm reloading.
Seems to have gotten slow again.
Hold on a sec, I'm reloading.
There goes the pipe. Husk took it out. Seth put one there again. Still in the open a bit.
Yeah, I think it should be slightly to the right. Because
Yeah.
it's still open to siren screens or anything.
Yep.
It'll be interesting to see what they do if Scrake comes Low's way.
And another pipe is gone by the husk.
New mag, give me a sec. Can't you see I'm reloading?
Start to wonder if it's even helpful to have those.
Here goes another
pipes
husk.
down
And that pipe's gone again. They're just throwing money away at the moment doing that.
Yeah.
Lost too many pipes.
So what pipe number is that?
I think that was number 3 or 4 that's been detonated by a husk this round.
So that's probably like 900 down the drain.
Yeah, he's put one there again, but you can see it's where Cookie's holding. It's still just a little bit too open. It needs to be a bit further across to the side,
I'm reloading.
protected by that wall. A husk
And
might still
even
take
Cookie
it out.
can move forward.
Yeah, and Cookie can move forward.
Yeah, because sometimes when I go demo, I always put the pipe out of range from any siren screams.
Can't you see I'm reloading?
Yeah, it means that the flesh pound, if it comes through and hits it, won't take the full blast from it, but you're really looking to kill the flesh pound with the grenade launcher and the pipe is just there to assist the takedown. At the moment, they're just losing the pipes too often, too consistently.
I think he's placed more pipes than there have been flesh pounds.
Yeah, he has. He's put another one at each door, so there's 3 there.
I guess this is for preparation for wave 10. Sometimes
Thanks.
double or triple flash round spawning.
Stand still, William.
And it's a good idea to drop the pipes now, and then
Stand
they're
still,
ready
I'll
there
stick
for
it
when
where
you
the
get
sun
back,
don't
because
bloody shine.
you might not have a chance to drop a pipe at every entrance when the wave's starting. Again, Pete, as the medic's cleaning up the last set, because he's got this movement
Someone
speed
take it.
to compensate for that.
So far they've been doing pretty well. I think they're on
Pete's-
track to get 40.
Yeah, 33 minutes at the moment, 33 and a half minutes. Pete's ping is climbing again though.
Yep.
And we might have another pause.
Yep,
go.
there's the pause.
Yep, there he goes.
Oh, they're not having any luck tonight.
The internet is definitely not on their side tonight.
Nope.
Yeah, it's been unfortunate how it's been affecting multiple people. Normally it's just like one person who's got a bit of an issue in any one game, but yeah, it's been 3 of them this game. So anyway, they're looking at 33 minutes 40 seconds, give or take at the moment. They'll probably cancel this trader time any second now. Start wave 10, the penultimate wave. So they're looking pretty good. I still think that time of mine, that 41 minutes, is looking pretty good.
Yeah, I'd say you're probably the closest there. But yeah, it really
Assuming we
depends
don't have
to
any-
see if they get quad FPs on wave 10, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, and they can't have any of this. They can't have any of these ping spikes when they're taking on Pat. That'll be
No.
a death sentence.
I think if it comes to the pat wave and someone's ping goes up, they're just probably going. It might be best to just deal with it.
And
That
also you
person-
can't, you can't really, when you're engaging the pad and then suddenly your ping goes up.
Yeah, the only option they'd have is to basically let that person rename themselves to bait.
Yep. Because once you get in the mindset of taking on the pat, you're all pumped up, ready to go, and all of a sudden someone's ping drops. The last thing you want to do is pause, because
Yeah,
you're just going to
especially
end
if
up
he's
losing that excitement.
Yeah, especially if he's there in your face as well. Different if he's off running around healing, but if he's
Oh,
up
yeah.
in your face, then you got no option. You gotta take it.
Okay, I think we're good to go.
It's good to see that other than the medic, who's been concentrating mostly on healing, they're sharing the workload quite well. No one player has gone ahead extensively in the kill count, so they're all pulling their weight well.
And also, since the wave 2 or 3 almost wiped, now they haven't had any wipes at all. They've been doing well to recover.
Yeah, and they've been taking care of the Scrakes with a good deal of ease. The Scrakes haven't been an issue for them at all.
Guard just dropped back to help blow out with 2 Scrakes.
They do this very well, this team. When the Sharp is having to deal with the Scrake, the other guys cover for them very well and make sure that they don't have to concentrate on any of the trash which might get in their face. Was
There
that
goes a
another pipe we
pipe.
got lost?
Yep, oh, killed a headless bloat.
Worth it.
It was probably like 1 or 2 seconds away from collapsing. Anyway.
Yes, it was a tongue-in-cheek worth it. Where Low's holding as well, closing the doors occasionally there isn't a bad idea. Especially when you got the husks that line up on you from down the bottom. And you can see she's just done it then. Because as a support, she just doesn't have the accuracy at that range. And every time the husk comes up the stairs, they're shooting as soon as they get her in sight. I hear a flesh pound.
So we got a flesh pound outside. It'll be coming up where Jack's holding at the moment.
Alright, so
It
there's
looks like
a
they've
pipe
changed
behind
formation a
Jack.
bit.
And there's one coming from Cookie's direction
Another
as
one
well.
coming.
Flesh pounds in amongst them.
Ooh.
And I was in a bit of
Ah,
trouble.
no win.
Wow. Wow. It's very dangerous.
That was lucky. Guy got knocked back into. Look,
And another
pause.
pause.
Yeah, they did
Wow.
quite well to not die then, I suppose. Bit messy, but Gar got knocked back into a bloat, and he was lucky that the bloat wasn't vomiting him on him at the time.
Yeah, I think the demo engaged the flash pound too early, and it didn't hit the pipes. So when it raged and it ran past the pipes and probably got very minimal damage from the pipes as well.
Yeah, it also seemed
Well,
to me that the call from Cookie's side might have come late, because the flesh pound from Cookie's side was the more immediate threat.
'Cause,
Yeah,
I
lucky
would've-
lucky Lowy was there to kill the flash pound.
I would have assumed Sesk would have wanted to take out, like, the flesh pound that was coming from Jack and Gar's way. I would have assumed he wanted to take that that flesh pound as early as possible. Like, you could ignore the pipe, save that one for another flesh pound, and as shown then, with that second flesh pound that came Cookie's
Oh,
way.
great.
if-
So we've got an issue here where Seth's got keyboard troubles. He's
nice.
not being able to throw grenades, so that was not going to help him try and take out those flesh pounds.
Yeah, that's definitely not going to help.
Yeah, especially when you have like flash pound raging at you and you don't have nades.
Well, it's still possible to take him out. You might have to get the support to help out with some nades, or even the sharps with a couple of crossbow bolts to the head.
Okay, this is
Be ready to go. For some reason, Mart said 4 3 times. Very slow count.
He likes golf.
Nicely done by Gar.
I think they've had many more pauses this game than they've actually had to face flesh pounds.
There's us coming in from outside where Lowe's holding.
Yeah. There was a 2 husks there, but dealt with it well. Dodged a few fireballs.
Still annoying.
Absolutely. And you can see they try to light her up from the fair distance as soon as they get her in their sights.
And also Husk in Hell on Earth, they have like MLG accuracy.
Yeah, you can say it. They aimbot.
Yeah.
Yeah, aimbot Husk.
All double husks lining up here at the one time there. He's dodged well. Did he take out both of them with a single crossbow bolt?
Oh, another flash.
I think someone else gave him a hand.
Alright, went down. There's a
Taken
Scrake
down
doing a
nicely.
moonwalk in.
Wait up, new mag in.
But
Nice
taken
tanking
well.
there. And that's the advantage of the medic in that circumstance, being able to tank that Scrake that got up in their face. Another flesh pound coming. I can hear it, can't see it at the moment.
25 Zeds to go too.
So far they've been doing quite well.
New mag.
Oh, here it goes. Flash pound, Gasway.
Wait up, new mag in.
Nicely done.
Yep, nice and clean. But they want to make for the trader unless this is their trader. If this is their trader, then nope, they're all making their way out.
Probably downstairs.
Yep. So there you go, 38 minutes, 38 and a half minutes to end wave 10.
My prediction still stands at 42.
That's looking good now.
Money, money, money. Loads of money.
Got a foul, we got some AA-12s,
Yep, and the
a
medic
Dragon
gets
Breath,
an AA-12.
Trenchy. Trench gun is not a bad option. No flares available, so the trench gun could help light up the pat.
Yeah, help him see when he's gone invisible.
Yeah, and the medic
Alright.
gets an AA-12 for extra damage, I guess.
Looks like they've gone back to their original camp spot for the pat.
Yeah, for wave 1 till 6, I think.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Pat fight.
He's just outside
Oh,
the
it's
double
just right
doors
in
there.
front.
It's nice and close. They get out of the way of that rocket. And for some reason,
that
the
was
pat
lucky.
fired into some barrels.
There we go, first heal there.
Nice clean
First
heal.
heal.
Give me a sec.
No one took any damage from that, that's good.
Oh,
Another
another
pause.
pause.
Their pings all seem okay again.
Keyboard problems. Packet loss.
See what the problem is now.
One thing's for certain, the KFG admin has earned his money tonight. He'll need a new button
Definitely.
for the pause.
And I think it's over 5 minutes pause time, I think. I think this is probably the busiest time Jeddah has been since in the whole tournament, I guess.
Yep.
Some more packet loss.
Alright, so hopefully that won't have disrupted their concentration too much.
Watch it! I'm reloading!
Reloading!
I guess Pat's coming down from the front. Yeah, he's coming from the front.
Can't you see I'm reloading?
He's raging at them. In those close quarters, all the AA-12s are pretty useful. Pete's jumping around like a mad thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Watch it,
good.
I'm reloading.
Yeah,
Low to a bit of
yeah.
pounding. No armor left
Pat
and about
does
50% health.
Just definitely want to steer clear of the Pat if he comes around corner again. Stand back a bit to let someone else take the hit.
Yeah, they've got a few guys, they're still with full armor. 3 of them haven't had their armor touched.
Yep, Pat's charging.
Oh,
Oh, and there goes
chase
low.
low. Cookie's in trouble.
Just going lucky though. Pat went off
Yep.
for a
Yep,
kill.
yep. That was very
They
lucky.
got him to go off for that heal just before Cookie went down.
I guess this is the last heal.
Yep, that was it. That was 3 heals.
Wait up!
Yep, and Pat coming up
He's come
the
back from the
stairs.
Yep.
I'm reloading. Cover me.
They've still got a couple guys with decent armor that should be trying to take that hit, but they're just retreating, so Pete's getting chased now. Is he? No.
Reloading!
Yeah,
Oh,
in
he's
that
chasing.
situation,
Oh,
There goes Pete.
yeah, he's gone. In that situation, the guys with the armor, so Jack and Gar, needed to be getting in there and taking that hit.
Absolutely.
They especially Jack with the commando, he should have been running
Oh,
forward.
not
and
Jack
just-
now.
we've got,
Not
okay, we
Jack.
got
There
it
we
in
go.
time.
43,
Well done.
45.
Well done.
Yep. Good effort in the end.
Yep. No wipes at all, which is really good. It was looking a bit scary.
Yeah, perhaps the Pat fight could have been a little bit better.
Yep. But who knows how their issues with the nets affected them. So in the end, not a bad result.
Yeah, great time.
So that was it for this game, guys. I'm gonna thank all the commentators for their visit here and their commentary.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be back later with Steam HCR, and we're gonna see you guys next in the next live stream.